Hey guys, McReaps here and welcome back to what might be the last episode of The Witcher 2. This is the Enhanced Edition, Assassin of Kings and all that jazzaroo. If you missed the last episode, go ahead, go take a look at it. It was phenomenal. If you've never seen the last episode of The Witcher or the final battle, go take a look. It was such good fun to play it, and when I was editing it was just great. Again, watching it was really good. Thanks for your support during this series. I'm going to say my thanks and everything at the start of the video this time, because I don't think people hang around long enough to see it at the end. If you do, hats off to you. Patience of a saint, and I love you for it. But I understand not everybody has that sort of length of time to put into a video. It's still by far my most popular series that I've done thus far. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to The Witcher 3. But you guys are definitely helping me out. If you hit that like button, if you just view the content, it lets me know what you like seeing on the channel. You don't have much choice at the minute because I am just spamming The Witcher games at the moment. I want to get these done before The Witcher 3 comes out. So you've not had much choice, but people seem to enjoy it. So thank you for you 6 people that are watching it. I thank you. Anyway, let's go find Letho. Apparently he's waiting in some courtyard. He's got Triss in hand. Saskia has got a little thing for Yarveth. If he was a dwarf, she would be all over him. That's what we found out in the last episode. Oh wait, can we go this way now? This is a thing. So what you're seeing here... Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take ingredients. Probably won't need them. What you're seeing here is mages. This is the purge. This is what they get for trying to force the conclave again. Oh, I know exactly where we are. Look at this. This is awesome. We're going to quick save. We're going to jump down here. Where did he say they were? In the Temerian building? Wow. That's creepy. Oh man. Death at every corner.
When we're
that
done
Sheila?
with you, you'll be a lump of whimpering meat.
Come on, Geralt, fuck him up.
Elf! Killed a non-human.
Oh, I'm all over you two. Leave the woman alone. Hey, get this guy. Alright, he just bitch slapped me. That's the wrong... all wrong skills going on here. There we go. Is Yarveth going to die here? I hope not. Oh. Not the wrong guy. Hey, don't get stuck in the animation, Geralt, moron. Oh, just exploded a guy. Okay. Have fun with that. Teamwork. Good job, buddy. Let's see, is she alright?
Beasts! Bloody sons of bitches!
Will you
You a
be
witch
all
or
right?
a whore?
Yes, thank you. Leave me.
What happened here?
When the summit ended, we hid in one of the houses, but they found us. They cut off both my sister's hands so she wouldn't cast spells, but I managed to escape. They caught me here.
Let's go, Gwynblade. This is madness. Lochmuin has changed. That's what it looks like now.
It's changed a little bit. There's a lot of hanging people instead of hanging baskets. Oh wow, look, yeah. Well, they never cut her hands off, but they did give her a good stabby stab. Why? Out this way, maybe? Or out this way? Nope. It's out the door. Excuse me. Out the way. Come on, Boris. I'll fuck. I was going to slash him. I was going to. Uh-oh. He's not dead, is he? Oh yeah, he is. It's a crow that's eating him. Look at this. The whole place has been ravaged.
I think I heard something.
Imperial troops. Long live the
Nilfgaardians.
Emperor! Long live the Emperor!
Have I got the right sword out? Yeah, I've got the right sword. Hey, I'm stuck. Nope.
Long live the Emperor!
Hey.
Long live the Emperor!
Screw you guys. That parry never did work for me, did it? It's a bit strange. Okay, let's go. Hey, what are you? No, thank you.
Long live the Emperor!
Well, I don't think we much care for the Emperor. What is that hanging out? Is that your
I managed to
entrails?
sneak into the Nilfgaardian camp. It was relatively quiet there. Then I saw Letho leading Triss out.
They let him go.
We're definitely potioning up. We're going to go with Rook, Swallow, and Resistances. Perhaps? Yeah, Resistances. And another thing we're going to go for is some blade oil. Because we're fighting a lot of humans, so we're going to go with some blade oil on the big fella. You know what, we might as well put that on there. And we might as well put a fire rune on there. We got anything else? And a moon rune, we might as well do. That won't go in there, silly. What are you doing? Oh, that's it. We can't put another moon rune. Okay. Alright, so we can't go in that way, obviously. Oh, we can loot stuff. Why would we? Alright. Is it better than what we've got? 30-30. No. I don't know why it'd give us the ability to loot stuff right now. So we're going to go round into the Nilfgaardian place. We can go, well, directly behind us. Going into that little courtyard where we got our arse kicked before. Which is not that way. I guess we do have to go around here. Past all the flayed people. Wow. He's got big old balls just sitting there. Why is Triss? What's up with Triss?
Stop, Yorvith. going alone.
Why?
This is between the two of us. Take care of Triss until I return.
Your choice.
Mine, indeed. There's one more thing you need to know. Nilfgaard's armies have crossed the Yaruga. War is inevitable.
Va fail, Gwynblade. Don't get killed.
If I fail,
Yorvith.
I'll try not to.
If I don't return within the hour, find Saskia and leave without me. Are you all right?
Yes. He saved me from the Nilfgaardians. And defended me from the troops.
Wait,
It's
why?
time to end this. Yorvith's waiting. I'll catch up with you soon.
Geralt, he knows a lot.
I know, Triss. That's why we need to talk.
Don't get killed, Witcher.
I won't.
We're still doing quests. This is crazy. After the fight, he returned to the city to find Letho. As he climbed the wall, Yarvith offered him a helping hand. The Witcher and the elf headed to meet Letho. The city was in chaos. Sorcerers were punished and murdered. Factions clashed. All vestiges of civility had been abandoned, and there was no way peace talks or parley would resume. Even Geralt, or perhaps especially he, had to defend himself from the attackers. However, nothing could stop the Witcher from reaching the Kingslayer. The Witcher finally found the Kingslayer. Triss Merigold ran to Geralt, having been freed from the Nilfgaardians' hands by Letho. Geralt was happy, don't get me wrong, but at that moment his desire to confront the Kingslayer eclipsed all others. The Witcher told his companions that he had private business to attend to, forbade interference, and went to see Letho. Oh shit, Billy Big Ball Juice, here we go. Triss, 1 second. Nah. Hey. Triss. Never mind. Okay, Letho. I'm all yours, buddy. Let's have a chat. Is that your payment?
You a while? Is that bauble from Sheila's megascope?
Mm-hmm. My final prank. I switched the diamonds. The one in the megascope has a flaw. Minute. But just large enough to warp the teleport. The Emperor's magic theorists assured me the effect would be spectacular.
I let her escape.
You're heartless. You've no idea what the Royal Witch Hunters have in store for her. A lot of pain for a long time.
I don't doubt it. So, ready to lay your cards out on the table?
No matter the game, there comes a point when all the players need to show their cards. I love that moment. But first, vodka.
I was going to say, let's have a drink. Yeah, let me have it. Is he trying to drug me? Nah, I don't think he'd be such an arsehole. He likes the battle, right? He's a Witcher.
I suppose my throat's a little dry.
In that case, let's drink to old friendships. Recovered your memory yet?
Bits
Not
of it.
entirely.
Remember how we first met?
Yeah, I saved your life. Couldn't think of a nicer way to pay me back.
Frankly, I couldn't. I mean, taking care of another man's woman, Yennefer. I can't fathom what you saw in her, but I suppose there's no accounting for taste.
Hold on a minute.
The winter solstice.
Has he
of
been with
079.
Yennefer then?
Midinvern, the night of magic. Letho wasn't lying. The hunt had stopped. At the Hanged Man's Tree, the spectral riders selected from among those they had taken. Yennefer was among them. A wraith cannot be killed, only driven away. Every Witcher knows that. Yet the riders fell beneath the blows of our Witcher's blades. Crimson blood flowed from under their dead men's armor. We could not kill them all. They were simply too many. a stalemate. He was different from all other elves. There was no shame in his gaze. He had never suffered persecution. He had endured no massacres. Humans had not taken his land. This elf was not of this world. He was an invader. We struck a deal. My soul for that of Yennefer. He agreed
Oh,
without
shit.
hesitation.
So we've rescued Yennefer. But we gave
Back with
ourselves
me,
to the hunt.
friend. Got the feeling you left for a minute.
Memories. I remember the hanged man's tree and the wild hunt. I remember the exchange. Me for Yennefer.
So, cards out on the table. Unless you chase me all that way just to kill me.
Oh man, okay, I chased you for many reasons. I want to hear what he's got to say, because
I chased you for lots
everything's
of
a
reasons.
plot twist.
You owe me some explanations to start with.
Let's say I do.
You do? Okay, Yennefer, what happened to her?
Tell
Yeah.
me about Yennefer. What happened after I departed?
She was feverish for several days, delirious, in agony. We thought that was it. She was on her way out. Somehow she recovered. But even then she was disoriented. Amnesia like you.
It's good, she doesn't want to think
Well,
about
the
that.
woman turned out to be quite a character. Throwing temper tantrums, trying to seduce orcs, trying to drive a wedge between us. After you so nobly sacrificed yourself, we thought it'd be dumb just to leave her somewhere. She wouldn't have survived more than a month. The whims and vigor of a duchess, but she was just a sorceress with no memory. We were in the heart of the Empire. And as I'm sure you know, Geralt, in Nilfgaard, mages who behave like that either drop their bad habits quickly, or are drawn and quartered by horses in the middle of Victory Square.
So I heard.
So we set out, wandered through the provinces. Everywhere we went, she got in trouble and we pulled her out. And then one day they captured us. The Imperial Secret Police. Me, Ox, Sarret, and Yennefer.
Imperial Secret Police?
Mm-hmm. We were separated, and they questioned us. Long and thoroughly, but it was uneventful, no violence. That's how I met Vatia de Rideau. And a couple of weeks later, the Emperor himself. Me. A simple witcher.
What happened to Yennefer?
I don't know. Never saw her again. The Emperor offered me a mission in the Northern Kingdoms. As for Yennefer, I had the feeling she was somehow important to Emir. As I see it, they learned of the Lodge from her. Those Imperial spooks have their
Oh, crap.
ways. All I heard is that Vatir had his men watch Yennefer closely throughout the time she was at the palace. Then we went off to slay the kings of the north. That's where my knowledge ends.
So she's in the Empire.
She was when I left.
That's why they said go south. Yennefer's alive. Why did you become a spy? Like, what did they have on you?
How did a witcher agree to kill humans at another human's bidding?
At the Emperor's bidding, Geralt. And he's no ordinary human. The rulers of the North come up to about where his Pauline's end.
Why?
Simple. He promised to rebuild the School of the Viper, the Witcher's order where I came to be. Witcher's schools in the south fell into ruin long ago. And Witchers themselves became internal exiles, banned from entering most cities. Besides Sarret and Ox, I know of 2 other Witchers of the School of the Viper who should be alive and on the path. I don't know where they are. Have haven't seen them for years. Now they can come out of hiding.
That is crazy.
They can come home.
He was just trying to get his Witcher brothers, which is pretty insane. Oh man, that's tough, because Geralt would probably do the same. Shit. Why did you wait for
Why
me?
are you still here? Why did you wait for me this time?
I knew you wouldn't give up. I knew you'd pursue me. And I don't aim to hide anymore. Fact is, only you know the truth about me. Well, and a couple of folks whose word isn't worth spit anymore. I never saw you as a foe. I want to go my way. But if I have to fight you first, so be it. This story ends here and now.
Tell me about the Raiders of the Hunt.
How did you know where we'd find the Wild Hunt?
Every Witcher who wears the Viper around his neck knows the place. We had so many books and scrolls about the Hunt that I used to think our school was founded for the very purpose of solving the riddle of the spectral riders.
Know who they are? You know the true identities of the riders?
From what I understand, they're some damn elven race.
What, the Vran?
But they turned out to be a big ruse. The legendary omen of war proved to be a fairground attraction.
No Market Square mage could possibly conjure up a cavalcade of wraiths speeding across the sky. Then there's the amnesia. No, there's something more, I assure you.
Go ahead, enlighten me. I can tell you want to.
There are a lot of legends and myths about it, but the Wild Hunt is a fact. I've fought and killed many of its wraiths. They were spectral emanations, the avatars of real riders. The riders we ran into by the Hanged Man's Tree.
Are you telling me you were carried off by elves? Real material sons of bitches like the ordinary kind we deal with in this world?
They may be ordinary in their world, but they're strangers in ours. The conjunction of spheres. Know the theory? Do you know how monsters appeared in our world?
There's not a Witcher who doesn't know that.
So you know there are other spheres. The most powerful of our mages can open passages between these worlds, and they usually do that to summon the monsters we then have to hunt. The elves we saw come from another world, and they weren't summoned. They found the way on their own. It's not exactly easy, so they usually send their spectral emanations. They come in person on special missions.
As they did for you and Yennefer. So, elves from another world and their trained wraiths. What do they want from you?
I've got an idea, but that's not your concern.
What was your aim?
Tell me what it was all about.
Kill as many rulers as we could. Lay the blame on the sorceresses. Breed chaos. Prepare the North. Soften it before the invasion. And you know what's incredible? We could not have imagined more fertile soil. No matter what the war's outcome, the northern monarchs will accuse one another. Pursue their God-given rights. Seek vengeance and be at each other's throats for years to come. The North resembles a whorehouse on fire, as your friend Dandelion would say.
Give me the whole picture, buddy. I am really... Is this one path or the other question? I am really curious about the assassinations. Like, why? Why did he go above and beyond what he was asked? But tell me the whole picture. Alright, okay.
Tell me what...
And you know what's... No matter the North...
Still curious about the assassinations. Oh, holy crap. You failed to slay Hensel.
You screwed up with Henselt.
Sabrina's curse tore that down. First off, we got holed up in that hideout in the ravines. Then Sheila showed up and started watching Henselt like he was her own ass. By that time, his death was no longer necessary. Fate had smiled upon us again. I learned of the summit and the efforts to reconstitute the council and conclave. The ideal setting for the mission's grand finale.
Tell me more about Yennefer. Hey, nah.
And you know, no matter the North.
There are so many cues back. Okay, how did you find Sheila?
How did you manage to contact Sheila?
It wasn't a problem once I learned of the Lodge's existence. Initially, she watched my every move. But sooner or later, everyone starts treating me like a big oaf. I mean, I can't change how I look. I stayed close to Sheila, killed a few beasts for her, and whined about how unhappy I was, how unfair the world was. So much, in fact, that I actually got her gander up a few times. I made sure a few potentially trustworthy witnesses saw us together, could link us. Security in case I was captured. I also prepared to assassinate the King of Kavir. Esterad Tyson was to be the first victim of the mysterious assassins. But before I could do the dirty deed, Sheila asked me to slay Demavend. The gods had smiled upon me. I couldn't believe my luck. Here I've been trying to figure out how to frame Sheila, and now all I needed was to carry out her orders and follow through.
Can't believe a Witcher played the sorceress. That's pretty cool. So yeah, how did you learn about the
Where
lodge?
did you get your information about the lodge?
From the Emperor and Vatir de Rideau, the Emperor's chief spy. And I believe they got it out of Yennefer.
She recovered her memory?
Nah. I'd never claim she informed on her friends consciously. I expect they found a way to tap into her memory in spite of her amnesia, and without her knowing it. There was a sorcerer present when I was questioned. A young, proud intelligence officer. Whatever the case, they gave me a list of the sorceresses in the lodge. Only Emir, Vatir, and I were present. Only we knew of the mission.
How did you kill Demavend?
How do you manage to slay Demavend?
Sheila's magic. I mean, she could give us the king's every move. His habits, the positions of the palace guards, anything. All we had to do was navigate the labyrinth and land the final blow. Besides, she had plenty of gold for the preparations. Greased palms abundantly. It had all the makings of a cakewalk. But it's never that easy. We barely avoided our pursuers. And we wouldn't have if not for Yorveth Scoia'tael, another of Sheila's ideas. With Yorveth's elves, not only did we cut down Demavend, but traveling with them put us out of the Lodge's reach. We could calmly plan Foltest's and Henselt's assassinations.
It's pretty smart.
How did you know Foltest would come to the monastery's solar?
Yorveth and I planned Foltest's murder. The King of Temeria would have to deal with the Lavalette sooner or later, and he made no secret of it. I was sure he'd want to recover his bastard children in the process. And where do they take the children when a castle's under siege? I had to become a monk, but I couldn't just arrive at the monastery and claim I'd see the light. Not very believable. So one of Arian's patrols out in the forests happened on a Scoia'tael unit torturing a helpless monk. Arian's brave men drove off the elves and I found shelter in the monastery.
No one noticed you had no wounds?
I paid the monk who treated me a lot of orange to stay silent. Actually, it was only a loan, because I killed him later. Only the dead can keep a secret.
Oh, crap.
Then all I had
He
to
is
do was
fucking
wait for the
ruthless.
situation to develop. When I saw you enter the chamber with Foltest, I thought I might fail. Luckily, you failed. To recognize an old friend.
It's kind of rubbing it in my face there.
When did you decide to get rid of Yorvith?
As soon as I realized I couldn't manipulate him. A true fox, that one. He was so observant, so dangerous. I got the sense he might see through me at any moment.
You made a mistake. You were untouchable as long as the Scoia'tael were protecting you.
Maybe, but with Yorveth, my hands were tied. If I'd finished off Kieran...
But you didn't. And that allowed me to drive a wedge between you and Yorvith. I forced you to flee.
And I let you live. You know I could have killed you. You're forgetting.
No, I remember.
He did let me live, but I also saved his life many years ago.
So Sheila was looking for you when she came to Flotsam.
Mm-hmm. She thought she was still in control and wanted to get rid of me. I'd bet my eyes that she thought I'd lost my mind, or that Yorveth was manipulating me.
And the North descended deeper into chaos.
Exactly. There was just one problem. You. I could have killed you in the Elven ruins. Thing is, you weren't really my enemy.
Oh, you know what? It's time to finish this, buddy.
I'm done talking. Let's finish this.
Want to fight?
Any vodka left in that bottle?
A swig apiece. Here.
Oh shit, it's to the death. It's been a pleasure, Letho. You know the weirdest thing? Like, I don't resent the guy at all.
The Imperial
He was doing it for his
army
brothers.
is probably crossing the Yaruga as we speak. Pure pandemonium will ensue. The North's finished. Time to go south, where the good life awaits.
You're a fool, Letho. Both you and your Emperor are forgetting one thing. Misfortune brings people together. Very shortly, the North could be united like never before, thanks to you. But that's just not my concern anymore.
I'm not your foe. I never was. Let me walk away and I will. You'll never see me again. Force me to fight, and this time I'll kill you.
Oh man, we actually get the option? Oh, tough ass choice. It's a lot harder than I thought it would be, because until we just spoke to him, I wanted to slit his throat. And the reason I don't want to do it now is he just wanted his Witcher family back together. Oh man, you know what? Go away. Don't ever let me see you again, or I will kill you.
I've learned all I wanted to know. I can feel the memories coming back. Your death won't change a thing. Go where you will.
Just like that. No threats.
Nope.
No words of wisdom.
Don't need to threaten you.
You
We're not
believe or
enemies,
not.
remember?
Farewell, Geralt.
I thought I was going to give him a high five. High five? I mean, why kill him? He's a Witcher. I'm hoping we can use him in The Witcher 3 if we have to go south. He knows a lot about the hunt and everything. What's up, Geralt? Ladybird? Don't even worry yourself about it. Wouldn't hurt a fly or a ladybug. Chris took quite the beating.
The Witcher had traveled far and wide in search of the Kingslayers. Along the way, he had met both the righteous and scoundrels, Bernard Laredo amongst the latter.
Happened to Bernard.
Laredo sold Flotsam to Kedwin and scattered the local non-humans to the four winds.
But what happened to him?
Flotsam became a military base. Its civilian population was resettled. In Edirn, the Witcher witnessed Saskia the Dragon Slayer achieve a great victory. The Pontar Valley, previously Upper Edirn, became a promised land for outcasts who dared dream of freedom. Even sly old Zoltan Chive came to believe in this land of bliss. Yet dark times approached for the architects of the New Order. Dark clouds had been gathering over Temeria since Foltest's death. Stripped of its king, the land was like a rich cloth which nobles began to shred. These minor scavengers, however, scurried off in fear when true predators reached out for their prize. The summit at Loch Muin sealed the fate of Foltest's realm, when Radovid of Redania and Henselt of Kedwin divided it between them.
Oh shit.
A tempest descended on the north, at least partly the work of manipulative mages. It seemed the turmoil in Temeria, Edirn, and Kedwin would benefit them most. Common folk turned against sorceresses and all magic freaks, witchers included.
Oh dear.
Castles
Do I get
that had
stuck
hitherto
with a
welcomed
pitchfork
mavens
again?
of the magic arts now shut their gates to any who sought shelter there. A witch hunt ensued. It was a time of great uncertainty, of rape accomplished by royal decree. Yet as troubled as the days seemed, we, who had in some way shaped the world's fate, finally received some respite. Zoltan resumed the quest for his beloved's hand, and I laid my head in the laps of the muses. Who could have known this tempest which had ravaged the north was but a harbinger of darker days, and the preamble to an entirely new tale of Geralt of Rivia.
Awesome. That is awesome. View the credits to what? To what? Who? Well. I don't even know. I've got no words. You're probably screaming at the thing, saying, like, why not have the final battle? And it's just because, I mean, Geralt got everything that he needed from that dialogue. Like, why would I kill the guy? Like Geralt said, it would achieve nothing more. And if we just flat out went and fought him, we wouldn't have found out about Yennefer, wouldn't have found out about how the hunt works. We wouldn't have been able to spitball between us. Like the hunt is a real thing, it's a material thing. And it's beings of another planet, another world or dimension or whatever they tie the story into. We learnt a hell of a lot. Some of it makes very little sense. The rest of it just ties together so well. I think they've done an absolutely fantastic job. I thoroughly enjoyed my playthrough, and I hope that you guys did as well. It's food for thought. I guess I could have gone for a more action orientated ending, but it just didn't seem right for like my playstyle and the way that I maintain Geralt. He's yeah, he's not the type to just fight for the sake of fighting. Now, I was going to fight to clear my name. We don't know where Roach is. We don't know if we was ever going to see Roach again. So, does it matter? Does it matter that he was the one that killed Foltest and Devman? I don't think it does. Not in the grandest scheme of things. When you've got the huge purge going on with the witches. The witches, with the magic users. Sorceresses and sorcerers. And even witches to an extent. It's a tiny blip in the grand scheme of things. And Foltest shit all got divided up. So, I mean, we don't even know who Roach is working for anymore. So that's me justifying my actions towards the end there. I'm going to watch the rest of the credits because I enjoy this stuff. I am sad like that. If there's anything that's of any interest, I'll bring you guys back. If not, I bid you guys farewell. Thank you very much for being here on this journey with me. I had a blast. Hopefully you did too. And just, if you like the Witcher games, hit that subscribe button, because as soon as the day The Witcher 3 drops, there'll be a video on the channel for you. And we will play that together, and we will take paths the kind of paths that I've been taking. I like helping the underdogs, basically. So I will catch you guys next time, unless something really major happens within the story after the credits. Thanks guys, bye bye. Okay, what we got here? Lovely little rabbit. It's a big old rabbit, must be a hare. What is going on? Is that them from the south? Or is that the Nilfgaardian boys? They've got your rabbit, dude. Holy shit. Well, make way for the Emperor. The world as we know it nears its end, yet the past remains the key to the future.